The XRP token recently went on a tear and had not only the strongest performance among all major market cap cryptos, but also boasts one of the strongest communities, some of the best underlying blockchain infrastructure and technology, and now things may be getting even better as HBAR has entered the scene, and a potential deal between these two could cause both of these cryptos to absolutely dominate in 2025. And it's not just the fact that there's rumors of a partnership between Ripple and Hedera Hashgraph, but the fact that according to this article, HBAR has secretly worked out a deal with Elon Musk to be the first crypto to run satellite-to-satellite transactions through space, probably using Starlink and, of course, SpaceX. Now, if true, imagine what this could look like for the prices of XRP and HBAR. One announcement from SpaceX or Elon Musk and these tokens would literally and metaphorically be sent flying to the moon. And at this stage in the bull market, it would be like pouring gasoline on the fire, as both tokens recently pumped very hard, which is a signal that the consolidation phase of the last 8 months is over and people are here to buy into the market. Now, obviously, it's not just people, as already institutional adoption is here. And just a few weeks ago, Canary Capital recently filed its S1 form for a spot ETF for XRP. And then as of 2 days ago, they also filed one for HBAR. Now, what do they know that we don't? Well, my hunch is that all of the other institutional investors are demanding these crypto or digital assets, which causes funds like Canary to go through the hoops and to spend the time and money to file their S1 forms. This makes sense, as recently even Coinbase listed their very first crypto index fund that covers the top 50 cryptos by market cap. Yes, XRP and HBAR are in the running and in this index, ranking at number 6 and 27 by market cap. But what's truly most shocking is the recent Elon news, which if true could change everything. So in this video, I'll dive into these rumors to uncover what's true, what's total BS, and of course the price action on both cryptos. And as always, if you're feeling blessed and bullish, comment 777. And if you're going to be the wealthiest person in your family tree, smash the subscribe button. Hello and welcome back to the Bull Runners YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul. And really quickly, before we dive into anything, I just want to make it known that this video is simply for educational and informational purposes only, that investing in crypto is risky, and so you should do it at your own risk or consult a financial advisor. That said, none of this is considered financial advice. These are just my opinions. However, I'm going to do my best to share the best possible information I can with you in this video. So that said, as of very recently, from the local lows to the local high on Hedera Hashgraph or HBAR, it pumped 277%. Now that's quite impressive considering at the time XRP had already put in its high, so it was actually outperforming everything else in the market, at least in the top 50. But then a few days later, Hedera Hashgraph really put in some insane gains. At this moment in time, we could see that XRP was up about 158% off of its local lows. So what really caused something like HBAR to pump so freaking hard? Now, many people believe it's moving lock in step with XRP in terms of its trajectory because of this major announcement with HBAR surrounding Elon Musk and SpaceX. However, how are these closely tied companies? Well, here we have the founder of HBAR or Hedera Hashgraph, Limon Baird. And in a recent post from Limon Baird surrounding the DREC Alliance, which directly from their site is a group of individuals and organizations committed to making the process of securing and recovering digital assets, accounts, passwords, and other secrets as simple as existing Web 2 experiences. Now, this is something we've mentioned in the past with, for example, SUI videos. They're kind of all in the same boat now. They've learned that there are a lot of bottlenecks to get retail to enter and use and adopt these technologies en masse. One of those being that private wallets and private keys are truly not the way to onboard most people. So what if things were simpler? Hence why they shared they're excited to announce that Ripple and XRPL Labs have joined the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. And this type of a partnership among Algorand, Ripple, and HBAR is tremendous. Now, this is actually verified. So then this led to some rumors surrounding a big announcement from a potential Goldman Sachs HBAR and XRP partnership. And whether or not this was true, I think markets were ready to rally and pump anyways. A lot of the money was flowing out of those market leaders and then into the laggards, or what some people would call dinosaur coins like XRP and HBAR. And if you missed that move, you're probably not too happy, considering one pumped 158%, the other pumped 277%. But they both seem to move in a very highly correlated manner and in lock in step, which leads me to believe that there's probably some validity to these rumors. And this would totally explain, as institutional adoption is truly here to stay, and as major players like Swift are connected to more banks than virtually anyone else, they are on the ISO 222 standard. And guess what else is ISO 222 compliant among cryptocurrencies? Right at the very top, we have XRP. And then right here, we have Hedera Hashgraph, or HBAR, alongside Algo and Stellar and Quant and ADA. Essentially, this makes it a heck of a lot easier for these cryptos to be transacted using the ISO 222 standard among over 11,000 partner banks, where quadrillions are traded yearly. But that's not the only thing. This recent announcement has, again, a little bit of validity to it. When you have Ripple and HBAR in the same room and their technologies perform to varying degrees for varying use cases, I think this really makes sense that they would be in a partnership. And right here in a post from a gentleman named Sean, there are further rumors that there is a potential Goldman Sachs partnership with Saudi Aramco and HBAR. So if HBAR and Ripple were in partnership and a Goldman Sachs deal was truly on the table, this could actually propel these companies further and forward, and the price action would continue to fly. However, I do believe these are just currently rumors. Although what is true is the fact that Goldman Sachs has entered the digital asset space in 2022, and they're currently maintaining their digital asset unit and even expanding operations in general blockchain and the crypto arena. However, there is no relation between the announcement and the claimed partnership with Ripple or Hedera. So yes, Ripple and Hedera are sitting in the same rooms. They're talking about the current problems that Web3 faces. They both solve problems in a very different manner, but if they truly did partner, this would be tremendous, considering if Elon did use HBAR in space, Ripple would also fly. And yes, we're going to cover that very shortly. But before we continue, the Bull Runners and the team launched our very own Altcoin Pro University. This is basically your one-stop shop for education, altcoin picks, high performers, a plethora of education and access to crypto and industry-wide experts, so on and so forth. And in a very short clip from our very own Nick Anderson from the Bull Runners channel, he explains very well the type of value that you're going to get on the other side. So again, this is on bullrunners.com, but let's listen to this quick video.
If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses, just go through the link in the description below. Get in right now. Watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.
Now, what's interesting is since the time of recording, it's been a few days and already we are up to 305 members. And this is going to continue to grow as the bull market continues into next year. That said, we do only have bonuses for the first 1,000 members. So if you are interested, just head on over to bullrunners.com. Link is in the description below. You'll find out more by simply watching this video. Get any questions answered you might have before you make an educated decision. But I would argue this is the best way that you are going to be able to be put in a position to become a crypto millionaire in 2025. Obviously, I can't guarantee that you're going to put in the work, but we have the right tools, training, resources, and altcoin picks. So go to bullrunners.com and let's get back into the video. So what makes Ripple and Hedera such key players for a partnership that would truly allow for them to take over the market in 2025? Well, one of the things that I really like about Hedera, it's the fact that even from Hedera themselves, they have proven that they are the most sustainable public network according to an environmental impact study by UCL comparing different distributed ledger networks. In other words, it is the greenest blockchain of all. And here's a short video that shows Binance Coin is right here, Solana, Near, Tron, Toncoin, Avalanche, Visa even, Flow, Algo, Polkadot, you name it. Hedera is right over here, the very top 0.000003 kilowatts per hour per transaction. It is by and far the most sustainable and greenest blockchain. Now, maybe that won't matter for you. Maybe you're not really too much about the climate activism, but it does matter for institutional adoption as they have to go and tell their communities and their investors, we're not environmentally impacting things. Instead, we're being responsible about what we invest in. So when you look at something like Hedera, that's going to matter. Then I went ahead and did a bit more digging and try to figure out, would it make sense for Ripple and Hedera to actually partner? And in this situation, or at least in this blog, they did a lot of in-depth research, but I just figured we'll share with you the conclusion. Both Ripple and HBAR offer unique solutions in the digital currency and distributed ledger technology space, while Ripple's XRP ledger focuses on improving the efficiency of cross-border transactions, something that we've known for quite some time here on the channel. Hedera's public network provides a versatile platform for a wide range of applications. So it's like marriage. It's truly going to work out because at the end of the day, they're not trying to solve the same problems and to compete, but instead, if they did partner, it would only improve the business model of both of these companies. And ultimately, a lot of that value would find its way into the tokens, as both of those networks run on each individual token, XRP and HBAR. So my conclusion is it would be mutually beneficial for these companies to partner, and they kind of already have. And they also share this unique capability, or I would say benefit, of being ISO 222 compliant. But the real question, will HBAR truly partner with Elon Musk's SpaceX? Well, this entire article is built around an individual post, again, from this gentleman named Sean. He does own millions of HBAR, so he has a vested interest in seeing the price of HBAR go up. And maybe he's a true believer in the same way you have a lot of believers in the Ripple or XRP ecosystem. Basically, he's stating that Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson visited Elon Musk's SpaceX quarters. He totally could have. Did he actually talk with Elon Musk? How does that matter for HBAR and Ripple? Well, he's basically stating in this post, which we do not have verified information surrounding it, a satellite powered by Hedera will facilitate transactions of cryptocurrency in space, potentially paving a way for future satellite-to-satellite payment networks that might redefine transactions across Earth and space. There's a lot of conjecture here. There's nothing that's really proving it. Again, Hoskinson could have gone there, and because ADA is involved in the DREC alliance, one could assume, well, look at all the points, or look at all of the things and the ways in which this is all pointing back to the fact that HBAR is going to do this. I think there's just far too much conjecture there, and we don't really have information surrounding it. And they even say, according to experts. Well, there are no experts that we can easily verify. Who are these experts? You can consider me an expert, but I might not actually be an expert in terms of the blockchain technology or the infrastructure itself, and whether or not it even makes sense to have Hedera running transactions. And here is where I know this article is complete and total BS, as much as I would like it to be true. Hedera can facilitate trillions of transactions per second compared to Ethereum's 12 to 15 transactions per second. By the way, there is not a single blockchain that is currently, or even a DAG type system, for those of you guys who are a bit more nerdy, that can facilitate trillions of transactions per second. Directly from the Hedera site, here is information on CoinMarketCap where they explain that Hedera Hashgraph claims it can handle more than 10,000 transactions per second, not trillions. So yes, that HBAR, Elon Musk, SpaceX partnership is total BS. I would wish it was true because that'd be great, but by the time that news usually hits, it's already priced in. So what did we learn from this? What I believe is that Ripple and Hedera Hashgraph Foundation are going to find unique and creative ways to solve problems for the blockchain space. And if they continue to build a strong relationship, they'll find unique and creative ways to combine their technologies and mutually benefit both the XRP token and HBAR. And because both look so highly correlated in terms of their recent price action, even at the local lows right here, you can see that XRP double bottomed here. You had a lower low on Hedera, but barely. It looks similar to this double bottom, only to see them trend and rally really strongly side by side, where XRP was actually leading the price action here. So what I would expect is for XRP to yet again lead in terms of price action, and then potentially a few days later, HBAR will also follow suit. Now, one could argue it's because you have another major announcement, but I believe a lot of investors, when they see this type of price action, they wait for a pullback, they wait for some sort of a bounce. They see that the trend is directionally changing, and they simply want to get into something that has truly been squeezed for quite some time. In the case of HBAR, or in similar fashion, XRP over here, you can see that it was truly squeezed. There was virtually no volume or price action really happening until it all happened at once. Now, that said, I want to buy a pullback on XRP. I feel a little bit more confident about where it's going relative to HBAR, but that's not me crapping on HBAR. HBAR pumped way harder in terms of price action, or at least percentage gains, and that's because it's a smaller crypto by market cap. It's only about $4 billion, whereas Ripple is now sitting at $65 billion. It's easier to move the price of Hedera. On that same note, you're also taking on more risk by holding something like Hedera versus XRP. But when you have that Coinbase development of Coin 50, and you also have a spot ETF filing from Canary for both Ripple and HBAR, I would say the risk in these cryptos relative to a lot of other cryptos is very low. So I'm going to be buying all the dips I possibly can on both of these cryptos, and I expect them to continue to rally through the end of the year into the next year. And if an Elon Musk announcement ever did happen and I'm already in these tokens, I'm going to be all the more happy. So if you enjoyed the video, you learned something new, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Like the video. Let us know what you think the all-time high prices in this next bull run are going to be for both Ripple and XRP, and HBAR in the comments. And then head on over to bullrunners.com to watch this video that explains exactly what you're going to be getting inside of Altcoin Pro University if you're seriously committed to becoming a crypto millionaire in 2025. And I have to say this over and over and over again, there are no guarantees that you're going to, but I would argue this is the best place for you to get access to the right information in order to do that. So thanks so much for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friend. Goodbye.